What makes you sexy? This has been a question that has been plaguing me for most of my life. Until now! But let's be serious for a second. What makes you sexy? The reason why I bring this up today, to be honest, it's just been a big thing that's on my mind today, so that's where I'm posting everywhere. Posts, which, by the way, Instagram was like, naughty, naughty. But what makes you sexy? Is it your body? Is it your eyes? Is it your hair? Is it how you dress? Is it how you stand? Is it what you show off? Is it what you don't show off? Is it how you kiss? Is it how you love? Is it what you say? Is it what you don't say? I'm going to present to you a different idea. A different idea that is unshakable. An unshakable idea because it is the foundations. The foundations of what makes you sexy. The foundation of what might make you more sexier. And what truly it means to be sexy. Now, that word we've said a lot right now. And sometimes people can find that a cliche. To be honest, if I was to go into a sex shop, I often be like, this to me isn't sexy. But to someone else, it might be. It might be full of wonder. It might be full of joy. If you're a fan of me, and if you're a fan of my work, more often than not, what I do is I like to pare back the reality. Especially when we work together. We pare back the reality of what you think you are to get to the core of what you actually are. And usually the mind creates all of these ideas that are put on top of us. So we don't get to experience what we really are. We experience what we think we are in the world. This is what we can call emotional layers. Now then, people then try and sell us stuff. They try and sell us celebrities. They try and sell us ideas. They try and sell us clothing. They try and sell us fashion. They try and sell us perfumes. Nothing wrong with any of this. But when they do, more often than not, they will say, they're subcommunicating. This makes you sexy. Are these things that make you sexy? Well, yes and no. So what do? We pare it back. We pare it back. Some people put sexiness in age. They think young is sexy. They think old is sexy. And if some people can think one thing is sexy and another person can think another thing is sexual and excites them, then very clearly, neither is truly it. So what makes you sexy? What makes you attractive? What makes you super sexually insanely attractive? It's you. It's fucking you. The authentic, real, fucking version of yourself. You. And I say this because we get confused with all these images and ideas of what we think it is through fitness goals. If I look like this, then I will be sexy. If I look like this, then I will be hot. Sexuality, who we are as a person, is our ability to draw pleasure. But I would really put it to you here is, are you taking or are you giving? Imagine now you are single and ready to mingle. And you are the kind of person who is comfortable with multiple partners. Now imagine you're seeing two people. One person who needs you to love them, and one person who wants you to love them. And the person who needs you, they claw at you. They're angry at you. They're upset at you. You can feel that if you don't love them the way that they love you, or if you don't love them in the way that they want you to love them, they will be upset. And the other person wants you to love them. They're okay with you not. Their life might be worse off without you, but they are what we call equanimous. They don't necessarily worry too much. Now, as far as relationships is concerned, I fucking know which one I want. And in the past, it's been the wrong one because I had something to prove to myself. But I hope you know which one you want. Now, when it comes to being sexy, being sexual, inviting that energy into your life, bringing it in, how at peace are you at with it? Because I would describe that. The sexual experiences, or the amount, or the beauty in them, the intimacy, the passion, the heat, the excitement in it, comes from within. We have a destiny, what I refer to as our manifest destiny in this life. What you are trying to create, what you want to create, what experiences you want. What really matters then is, are we blocking them? Are we unconsciously blocking these experiences? Because if you are unapologetically and unconditionally sexy, despite what you look like, feel, whatever, if that is who you are as a person, then everything else we put on it is fugazi, is make-believe, is bullshit stories that we tell ourselves because we aren't ready to just be okay with who we are as a person. Then what invites these experiences? Well, we do. We are the ones who invite these experiences into our lives. But we are the ones who block it. Some people, for example, believe that at an unconscious level, at such a level that it manifests as behavior and not awareness, that they believe they have to chase. This is 90% of, and I mean this with utmost love, utmost fucking love, but there are some dating communities out there who this is 90% of the people in those communities. I know because I read these comments and I'm like, you motherfuckers need to calm down. That there are some people out there who believe that they have to chase, that they must chase, that if they do not chase, it does not make sense to them because they must be the chaser. That if someone was to love them for who they were, that it would be uncomfortable. If someone was to desire them with them doing nothing, it would make no sense to them. Because they needed to chase. There is nothing wrong with chasing. There is nothing wrong with the pursuit. There is nothing wrong with that. But as you go down a path of surrender, a path of healing, you get the amazing opportunity to look at your blocks towards your sexuality. Do you covet them? Do you hoard them? Do you desire them and be annoyed and angry at the world or angry at your partner for not giving it to them? Or do you surrender to how you feel? Do you process your emotions and realize that there was something stopping you at being at harmony with the world? And at harmony with the world, sometimes your life will lead you to have lack of sexual experiences. And sometimes it'll lead you to have crazy abundances but it will only ever start leaning towards the abundance, the insane, insatiable abundance, as you surrender your blocks, as you look and process the very things that stop you from creating, suggesting, inviting, talking to, creating those things. And just like fucking magic, it always is. It comes to you in the same way you come to it, but it will not matter which direction it comes. It will not matter. I love this. I love this so fucking much. Sexuality, surrendering the blocks towards greater sexuality, is one of the fucking foundations of the things that I live and breathe. Like me as a person, like I love it. There's a lot to that. I'm not going to get into that in this video. But the thing I really want to get across here is to look at the unconscious feelings we have. So next time you are interacting with a loved one, your intended partner, partners, whatever you want, look at how you feel and surrender to those feelings. Let yourself process them. Because the rule is, bad becomes good, good becomes great. So if you are annoyed at them, maybe you can appreciate them for them saying, no, I need more space. And then you can see how they desire you, not just how you desire them. And then you are giving. And then you will give, you will give, you will give, you will give so much that they will want to give back. But it won't be a trade. And it won't matter who gives, because it won't matter if no one does. And when there's space for that, there's space for everything. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, make sure to, and if you haven't already got, there's 3 steps to Unbreakable Confidence. It's a free audio coaching session with me. Another free potential option from here is you can, if you haven't already booked, everyone gets at this point in time 1 free call. I might change this in the future, so who knows. The link, you can get that with me. That is a deep emotional surrender thing, a session. And from people who want to work more there is that. But right now, that is my way of reaching out. Eventually, I'll be so inundated with people that I will not be able to do the free sessions anymore. So thank you so much. I will talk to you soon.